Welcome to another video tutorial on Belina Payroll HR. Today we're going to show you how to set up your journal ledger codes per department or cost center. The posting of journals varies based on company environment setups. Some produce a consolidated one every month. Others require the journal to be broken down into either a department or a cost center. Both these can be produced in the system, but before one can set up either of these journals, the journal ledger codes have to be set up in the system first. Refer to the tutorial setting up journal ledger codes for that process. Please note, for the following illustration, we will be using departments, but the process is exactly the same for cost centers. There are two ways to set up your departmental journal in the system, either individually or via an Excel spreadsheet. We'll now look into the two methods. Method 1. Setting up your journal ledger codes individually per department. This is done via Edit, General Ledger, Department. You click on Insert, drop down on Transaction, select the transaction code, drop down on Department, select the department, drop down on Employee GL code, select the General Ledger code. If the record does not have a corresponding Employer GL code, you leave it blank. You then click on OK to save the record. You can then proceed to enter the rest of the General Ledger codes into the system. Method 2. This is done via an import of a spreadsheet. The first thing you will need to ensure is that your spreadsheet is ready. Here's a sample layout of your spreadsheet. It should have an ED code column, a cost center code column, an employee GL code column, an employer GL code column. Once the spreadsheet is ready, you can then go back into the system and proceed with the import. This is done via Utilities, Import from Excel. Please make sure you do take a backup before proceeding. You click the lookup button on the source file, locate the file and open it. You click on Open. Once the file has opened up, you then click on Next to proceed. Where you've got your target file, you'll need to drop down and select Department GL codes. You can then proceed to match the two files. ED code, we'll go with ED code, department code, employee GL with employee GL, employer GL with employer GL. Once you're done assigning all of the columns, you can then click on OK. In this instance, we are allowing the creation of new records as the records do not exist in the system already. You then click on OK. It will then give you a notification once it's done importing. We'll then need to go and check to see if the files have come through. So we go back to Edit, General Ledger, Department. You will see that it would have imported the files on the spreadsheet. Please note that either one of these two methods can be used to ensure that you have your GL ledger codes set up in the system per department. And as mentioned before, please note that this process is exactly the same for departments as it is for cost centers. This brings us to the end of this video tutorial. Thanks for watching.